Check the house, everything's good. Side of the hotel is all tore up. Check the house, everything's good. Side of the hotel is all tore up. All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. That probably came in pretty loud. Yeah, no music today. Trying it without music. It was kind of eerily quiet, though. I'm not sure I like that. That probably came in pretty loud. Oh, now I hear an echo. Yeah, no music today. Oh, that's because I got YouTube playing. Kind of eerily. Oh, geez, that was a mess. I'm killing everybody with the audio, that's for sure. Oh my God. Well, hey, good morning. It's Monday. Of course, we're struggling here. Camera's working. I couldn't get my YouTube chat to pop open, so I was watching it on YouTube. That's why I've forgot to turn the audio off on YouTube. So, let me see if I can figure this out real quick. Because I don't want to ignore our YouTubers. So now I can see YouTubers. How about that? Up, Mark. Yep, dogs. We'll take Hunter first. So, good morning, crew. Yeah, Whitney. I didn't want to play music, man. That's some pretty disturbing video. I don't want to play like I screwed up last week and played like our exciting Friday Brew Andy Simmons song with a hurricane. It didn't fit. So, I got to pick the right song. What's up, Jacob? What's up, Jamie? What's up? Whitney got his power back. Cool. What's up, Harold? Yeah, Derek. I did see that. Grand Isle got hit obviously pretty hard. What's up, Carolina Girl? What's up, Michael Faulkner? What's up, Shelly? What's up, Bill in Lauderdale? What's up? This is Hunter, by the way. This is our little Hunter. He's the snorter of the group. I just put a tweet out, too, man. I tagged our governor. He'll never see it. In Pinellas County Schools because there was bus late again. Another hour. How is that acceptable? How is it acceptable to have this happen every damn day? 60 minutes. So we'll see if I get a response. I just don't get it. I understand there's a driver shortage, but why now? It never happened before. There's something going on. That should be top priority to get these kids to school, man, because she misses probably 3 or 4 hours a week, man, and she has therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, all that stuff. And they can't figure out how to get the kids to school. Now, obviously, I do my show. I could take responsibility and take her, I guess. But what if, Anyway, ran over. Good morning. What's up, Phil and Sue on the YouTube side? What's up? Vivian says hi to you, buddy. He just loves. Oh, I know, Eddie. Nobody wants to, but I would think they'd figure. I know one state they got the National Guard driving the kids. So, what do you think? Maybe Hunter can become a bus driver. Yeah, an hour is a lot. That's freaking. They should at least. I can't believe it's the whole school. So they should rotate at least, give everybody off an hour and let them sleep in at least or something. Anyway, all right. So we got some weather to talk about. Hope you had a great weekend. This is Mike's weather page, by the way. Our daily brew brought to you by the fine folks here at ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Hopefully you had a good weekend enjoying some ABC Fine Wine and Spirits beverages. Hopefully. I sure did. Went to an engagement party Saturday night, and it was open bar. So sorry, Eric Schick, David Schick. I probably cost half your bar tab. Public, yeah, there's bus driver shortages everywhere. I don't know what the deal is. Why all of a sudden? That's the way it goes. So big thanks, ABC. We love them. All right, so we got the Tropics brewing. We got Peter. Peter grew in size last night. Well, I'm not going to go through that whole thing again. Debbie, yeah, it's not, everybody's upset. Let me show you Louis real quick because he just fell asleep. Michaela, Miss ABC. Here we go. This is Louis, by the way. He's the big dog. The big dog. And today's crazy hair day, by the way. I shared this. Let me show you. I have to run out there because I don't want the bus driver freaking out when he sees Sarah. So let me show you how we dressed her up. This is what I did to Sarah today. There she is. So that's Sarah. She's wearing a Mike's Weather Page koozie in her hair. Today's wacky hair day. So she wanted to wear her bonet hat, and I gave her I wire tied her hair. I always wanted to wire tie her hair instead of use hair ties. So today she's got 4 wire ties in her hair and a Drunk Donkey koozie. But I got to run out there to tell the bus driver because he might think she's a little kind of cuckoo if she shows up with all this in her hair. So not only do I chase hurricanes, I'll be chasing the bus, and I keep staring at the camera so I can get to her. All right, so let's talk about all of our systems in the chart. Well, let's just start out right here with a big weather map. I don't even know what this yellow thing is up there. I don't even care what the heck that is. It's way up yonder. So by the way, this is Louis. Anyway, he's the man. He's the man. Mike, okay, that's cool. I believe it. That's fine. It just seems like they're picking on Sarah's bus. We got Sam. Sam's next. Louis just like. All right, enough of the puppies. Say bye-bye, Louis. I love you, buddy. All right, so we got Pete Rose. I'm sure you saw the graphic I did. Peter is pulling north of the islands. We've been talking about Peter for a long time, man. Peter has been a long discussion. Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Donna. So there's Peter. Peter is going to fizzle out, maybe get close to Bermuda. Expected to die. There's a lot of wind shear. Everything's panning out as predicted on Peter. Peter is predicted perfectly. So maybe a passing bang. Look at today's the 20th too. Look how awesome this is. We've been talking about this thing forever. If you guys watch, we were always saying the 20th about right here. Look at that. That's exactly where Peter is. So that this one played out perfectly. Perfectly placed Peter. Peter Piper picked up pepper. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Greg Montgomery, what's up, buddy? Mr. Furman. What's up, Eric? Saw your car show, man. Cheers. By the way, I'm going camping next weekend. Sorry. We're going to Talladega. I cannot not go. We missed it last year. We have been going to Talladega. Oh, here's my stuff, by the way. We've been going to Talladega since Emily was an infant. We had to miss last year. We are not missing Talladega. Shelly says, go. So I ordered 2 things. I got we're leaving next Wednesday. So basically Wednesday to Monday. So it's only 3 days of the brew we're gonna miss. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I can't not go. I missed Daytona. So far, nothing's really cooking to stress about. So that's good news, right? But I did order a wireless booster, 3G, 4G, 5G. I read up on it. I'm pretty excited about it. And I'm going to rent a satellite internet phone from Satellite Phone Store. I think I'll have to share them. The guy's been helping me a lot. So, somebody's bitching about dogs and school bus. God, man. Don't let the door hit you, man. God, I love it. I love it when they got to tell me. Jesus. Ferment generators are awesome. So many stories. Yes. I'm taking my new little guy with me, by the way. That's the point of this camping story. So I decided, Greg, to take my little bitty Furman with me so I don't have to run the RV all weekend. Because all we really need the power for during the day is the radio. I don't need to run the damn generator from the motorhome and suck that gas. So we're going to be running our little inverter quiet guy. We're excited about it. So anyway, all right, so Peter's going away, Rose going north. We got this little guy. I don't even know what the heck this guy is. And then we got this guy. This is Invest 98. So this is what we're going to be showing a lot of, 98. This one popped out of the Africa over the weekend, and it's actually looking very, very, very healthy. This one's popping down a little lower, actually around at 9 degrees, right below 10 degrees. So let's take a focus on that. So all the models on Peter, real quick. Peter is here. Here's Bermuda. So, it's supposed to be a depression by then. Peter's supposed to shrink. Supposed to be a depression as it nears Bermuda. So, not going to worry too much about that one. Rose is expected to go straight north and turn into a depression. There you go. So there's that, and then 98. So let's focus all on 98. Let's look at the big picture first. This is pretty cool. So we have Peter, Rose, and now 98. So that's pretty good. Tropics, even though we got a negative Kelvin wave, MJO is not particularly very favorable. This 98's interesting. It's up to 70% NHC now. Yeah, I know, Greg. That sucker's quiet, man. I love that little button, like eco mode. Shoot, man. We're going to be powering it up. I got the loudest radio in Talladega. It all started years ago when I thought I was bringing this cool radio. I bought one at Walmart, and then I got to the campground, and the guy next to me had a generator so loud that I couldn't even hear the radio I just bought. So the next year I got a little louder. Finally now, I don't care what generator is next to me. The radio overpowers it. All right, so here's the early spaghetti models on 98. Now, when a system's developing, sometimes the spaghetti models take a while to really catch up. So I don't usually share spaghetti models too early in the game because Euro is really the only one showing long range right now. But it's taking that kind of same path, curve. Too early in the game to call it 100%, but these are your early spaghetti models, which is good. As far as looks go, this is on Weather Nerds, but look, it's flaring up. It's growing. It's got that look. So it's interesting, right? It popped up pretty quick. It's got good spinach, good flare up of convection. Doesn't appear to be dealing with much shear. So this one's going to be quick. This is going to be Sam, it looks like, very soon. Sam I am. Here it is. This is actually Rose. Not showing up actually too well. Surprised. Well, there it is down here actually. Is that right? No, it's 5 degrees. Oh, there it is, somewhere around here. Not that best. Not that great yet. But this is where you watch things in real time and you start to see it, and this has got to look, so still early in the game on that. All right, but interesting to note, let's look at some European ensembles action. And we're starting to get some. Now the 6Z just came out, so they're not going to go very far out. But good possibility of this thing starting to bend upwards. The 12 overnight Z runs longer; they run more, and got quite a few ensembles to look at now. And there's enough of these to tell you we got to keep an eye on it for a little bit. So that's why we don't jump too early on. We can't look at the loop. Can we look at the loop on OZ? Yeah, we can look at that loop. So here's the loop. It only goes out 5 days. Darn it. We cannot see the loop on 00Z, but we can look at it on a different way here. Let's take a look. So really the only models running long range right now are the European ensembles. Now, I'm not really that big a fan, obviously, of the Euro, so we're not going to get too worked up about it yet. But we can still watch it, see the tracks here. Let's turn the tracks on. This is weathernerds.org, by the way. You can check this out. It's really neat, man. So here you go. This is what we're watching. These are your European ensembles. And, slight bendage, a little bend north, kind of following that same path as Peter. But this goes out 10 days. So, there's enough of them here to keep a lookout, right? So, it won't be Sandy Smith. I don't know what Facebook's doing with all these weird badges thingies. There's foreign languages. But anyway, that's, so hey, Invest 98. We haven't really had that true Cape Verde system yet. Let's got the news on and turn the volume down, obviously, and they just flashed up news alert and the TV went red, and I'm like, what the heck was that? I thought somebody streaked by my window or something. Hey, Sandy Hoff, what are you doing? So hey, interesting, right? All right, so this is 98 right here, 10 days. We'll have to see. Now the GFS ensembles, pulling north a little bit. Look at that. Hadn't been a lot of them yet, so we can't get, like I said, they're systems take a little while to get going with the models, but we are seeing a little bend upwards coming back into play. But man, like I said before, sometimes too early in the game. Go Harvick. I saw a little of that replay with I hear Julie talking to Sarah on the webcam out there. All right, what's up there, True Rescue Resource and Weather Team? How's it going, man? Bermuda, yep. Hey, Bermuda, you got a little Peter coming your way. Little Peter rains. No tsunami, by the way. Not sure what the heck, man. I went to bed early last night, and apparently the internet was all shook up from a tsunami threat. I guess half the Earth was supposed to be wiped off, or half the United States was supposed to be gone this morning, or something. Totally fake news. So there's no tsunami from I think it's the Canary Islands, was it? There's no tsunami. No tsunami. Even the Tsunami Warning Center had to put out an update late last night telling everybody that there was no tsunami. Sorry. Because Florida was supposed to be underwater. Did you see that? Here's what I'm talking about. This is what was spread all over the internet last night. Look at that. That was what was coming. So we shouldn't even be here right now. This is what I guess got shared bazillion times over the internet last night. It was all over the place. And so right now, Houston's gone. Baton Rouge is gone. The whole of Florida's gone. New York's gone. Everybody's gone. Boston's gone. Not happening. We're still here. Oh my God. Yeah, the Mustang's getting dirty. I don't really get to wash it much. But anyway, so that's fake. No tsunami. Good news, right? We like that. Take me to Dega, Jeff. Yep. I got some great Dega memories, man. My little girl. So she was Emily was only an infant the first time we went. And let's see if I can find a couple pictures. Then we'll get back into the weather. So we'll meet some cool people there too, by the way. The NASCAR world. I don't know if I got any links here or not. I had a video. Let me see if I can find a video. Maybe it's under the video. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, let's see. Downloads. I had a Dega video that I somehow downloaded the other day. See if I can find it. Because that's next week, man. I can't believe it. It's awesome. Totally missed last year. The, where the hell is that? Oh, there it is, Talladega. I just can't play audio with it because it'll bust me because I have music, I think, playing. So this is some videos from 2007. Look, there's Emily. She was a baby. So we got to go to Talladega, man. It's her part of her DNA, man. It was great. See, there she is. Look, Daddy's holding Emily. Had the trucks coming in. See, these are traditions, man. Emily looks forward to that. She's like, "We gonna go see the trucks? We're gonna go see the trucks." So now she's 15, and another one of our traditions, she's playing out there at Talladega Boulevard. She's been on Talladega Boulevard every the youngest kid. We've had a lot of people come up there. She was playing ball. A lot of people said that we were, bad parents for bringing her to Talladega Boulevard, but she survived fine. She made it. All right, so that's cool. We're going to talk about weather coming up for sure, too. We're going to look at European or GFS ensembles, and this is kind of a nutshell. Let's look at date. Let's look at time frame here. This is tropical tidbits. So here you go. These are your 6Z ensembles. General area will be this time next week. This is the 29th, actually. So maybe more like Tuesday next week. But look. So there's a wide range of possibilities on the GFS ensembles for Invest 98. But we just don't know this far out for sure. We can take a look here at this 00Z. Let's see what that looked like as far as ensembles go. Sometimes the 00Z is a little more reliable, but there you go. There's the general bend. Here's 98. And look at that. Pretty much all of them recurve. 06Z. Most of them recurve. Now, I heard a buzz. Hang on. Okay. Life is good. I told the bus driver, Says she's not crazy. It's crazy hair day. Run, Forrest. And then Julie comes on the camera. Run, Forrest, run. All right, I'm a hurricane chaser and a bus chaser. What's up, Loretta Reed? How's it going? My attack dogs. Louie's bark will scare you. Then Hunter just looks there like he didn't know what to do. He's just like, he sees Louie barking, so he's like, I'm going to bark too. All right, so ABS 98. This, again, time frame again is 29th, maybe 28th. So this time next week, 98 should be somewhere in this vicinity. So we got a whole week to watch, right? Long ways away. These things take forever. For sure. This got a weird... Oh, look at Dale just sent me a picture from Talladega. I mean, won't you come, Dale? Crash on the... You could put a tent out there, man. Oh, man. All right. Oh, Sherry Brown's got a little Frenchie. They're pretty cool dogs, man. So anyway, yeah. And, you know, I had a picture of all my kids holding a beer. Every parent's probably done it. And I actually had fans. They weren't fans, haters. I had a hater reach out to Big Storm and reached out to ABC. Why would you sponsor a guy that uses a special needs child to promote beer? I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Don't get me going. Don't get me going. Don't get me going. All right, so let's talk about that. All right, so there's 29th. Whew, all right, let's go to Twitter real quick because this thing's developing pretty quick. I would be willing to bet they designate this thing quick because, yeah, poor Levi. His site went down yesterday, right? Of all days when there's really nothing in the tropics, and then he had to deal with people giving him a hard time. But that's the way it works. All right, but so we're going to be watching this. This 98 is very interesting. There's a lot of chitter chatter about it. It kind of popped up out of nowhere. It's looking very healthy. You know, we're going to get a little high pressure build back into it. Here's a good shot. So we'll just see. I mean, it's, you know, we're getting the time of the year here. Let's look at historically. It's getting kind of to the point of the year that we're winding down here. So this might be our one of our last chances for anything to come across. Fronts start coming into the picture and turn these suckers away. So that's good. But then we got to start focusing here. And that's bad. So we'll you know, every day that goes by, the Cape Verde season gets less and less. Here's October, typical places. Look at the difference. Once October comes, look at that, almost no out there. That's season becomes closed. So yeah, everybody's ready to end the season. Hey, turn those suckers into Bermuda. What's up, Kelly? I know where Bermuda's at. I never call these things fish storms. Hey, Bob. The tut is there, yes. I don't know, though, if it will... Let's see what it looks like long range. Again, it's really hard to look too far along down the line, but... Looks like it goes away this week. Maybe by the weekend. So we got signs here. Wednesday, it's still there. Our mid-level trough, our tut. This is wind shear. But by the weekend, it looks like it's gone. So. Tut. Hey, listen, great place, great question. What is tut? So I got a link over here. Tropical terms. I always get excited when I find new places. So tropical terms right here. It's not like political. Like these terms last more than 2 years and 4 years. This is on weather.us, put out by a gentleman named Jack Sillin. I hope I said his name right. But these are great. These are great, man. LLC, like low level circulation. ULAC, upper level anti-cyclone. We've talked about that. Remember one time I was trying to find a graphic? Well, here you go. An anti-cyclone. But MJO, SST, sea surface temperature, Madeline Julian oscillation, Kelvin wave, CCKW, wind shear, Vort max. But down on the bottom here, we got the TUT. It's a upper level trough, basically a mid-Atlantic upper level trough that's sandwiched between usually a couple highs, and creates a lot of wind shear. So there you go. D max, D min. We can talk about that a lot this year. Usually, some years it's funny. Every season it seems like people get hooked on a term. Like MJO, this always is big early in the season. This last 2 weeks has been the TUT. Not a lot of chitter chatter on La Nina, but it's coming. La Nina. Hey, Brent Horn. For a more than average active season, yeah, it's more than average so far for sure. Big time. We're almost in. 3 more names are going to be going into the new alphabet. Not Greek alphabet. We're going into a new alphabet after Wanda. So we got 3 more names, and then we bounce into the new names. The new names. So we have Sam. Well, actually 4 more. Sam, Teresa, Victor, and Wanda. 4 more names. And then we go into the alternative list, they call it, which is now called the alternate list of names. These are going to be after Wanda. These are going to be. Now these are a little harder to say. They're doing this to trick me. This is going to trick me. So we got Adria. They don't have a key how to pronounce him. You got Adria, Braylon, I assume, Caridad, Deshaun, Emery, Foster, Gemma, Heath, Isla, Jacobus. So I like Kinsey because it looks like Koozie. So we got a wild range of names coming up if we get into past the W's. So anyway, all right. What's up, John, over there in the Caymans? How's it going? There is a list. Well, we won't have to worry about that until we get there. I'm sure they got a list. Let's see. Probably on the bottom somewhere. I don't know. Let's just hope we don't get there, right? Crazy. So an active year, yes. Only takes one. Only takes one. All right. Let's see what else we got. So 98 is looking pretty healthy. So the other area we got to look at, let me show you real quick. So there is signs towards the end of the month that we possibly could be seeing maybe the Western Caribbean. So that's what we're going to look at. Let's take a look at the dust map real quick first. This is pretty neat. This is on Fox. It's pretty neat. This is it should be animated. There we go. There we go. This is on my Fox Hurricane. Paul Delgado. Look at that. This is Peter sucking dust. All that dust gets wrapped around the core here. This is estimated now. This is going in time, but and look at that. There's dust here in Rose. So Rose spinning here, got a little dust. Now our new 198 might be low enough to not affect as much, but there you go. That's African dust, man. It comes off of Africa. Can you believe it? Usually doesn't remain as strong toward the end of the season, but it is. There's pretty neat. All right, so here's another map. This is live. We'll just stop it here and we'll take a look. So this is current look. This is a neat look. So basically, there's Peter. Here's Rose. And then 98's got a little window, right? Little window. Pretty clear. So that's interesting. We'll keep an eye on it. But down the road, let's take a look at some invests here. Or ensembles, I mean. Take a look. There were a few faint signs yesterday. I didn't want to talk about it because it's until I see enough confidence. It's really, I don't like to create too much hype for likes. I do though. See you, Whitney. What's up, Rita? How's it going? Jennifer, your page. She just tagged another Jennifer. We have BOGO Jennifers. All right, so, you know, I mean, it only takes one. Heck yeah, Bob, it only takes one. Look at Ida. That might be our one. Let's hope that is the last big one of the year. But anyway, this is the area that you always watch towards the end of September, early October. There was a little bit of signs on the European last night. The 12Z yesterday, it wasn't worth reporting. I didn't want to share it. See, that was overnight, Saturday night. And look, there was a few. And then yesterday's afternoon run, none. Last night's run, maybe. So there's no point even talking about it. I've seen a bunch of people posting it. That's why I wanted to bring it up. It's not about a race to be who's first anymore. You know, I fell into that trap, I think, years ago. I was like trying to be the... But then you get caught crying wolf all the time. And then it becomes, you know, not trustworthy. Oh, my God, look at that. Never mind. GFS, why'd you do this to me? So anyway, there's a few on the GFS. Couple. Okay, well maybe I will share it then. So the 6Z actually just came out. I didn't see it yet, but there's a few. So this is 10 days out, long way away. This is September 30th. You know, it's starting to, you know, say maybe we get some juice flowing down here in Central America. Maybe something gets brewing. See, look at last night's 12Z. It didn't even show it. That's why I didn't see the 6Z yet. Louie, what are you doing? Hey, Louie. I don't like you scooting around the house. Come here. Come here. So still too quick to talk about it. The overnight didn't show it. And the 6Z showing it. So I got my one eye on it. I started hinting maybe I should post about it, but climatology says into October or into September, early October, we look at the Western Caribbean. So it's kind of pointless to show anything yet. 18Z had one. So, but that is a little more signature. We'll see what the 12Z models say. So there's that. What else is talking about? Yeah, Paul, I know, man. I'm bad about that. Invest 96, Shelly? No, Invest 98's out there. Man, message me. It's not you, Shelly. Okay, Kelly, too far away to know for sure. I wish I knew, but too far away to know. Other areas, let's see. Let's look at the Cyclone Probability Map here, which is kind of neat. It had a little bit of color yesterday. Not really today. This is the Euro. Yesterday, I think it was more overnight. Showed a little bit more. Last night's or Saturday night's. See, So last night, 00Z, faint. This is only tropical depression too. It's not even a storm. So, very weak, man. Very weak. Weak! It's like mild wings when you like hot wings. Like, you can't even taste the sauce. We should have a wing meter sauce. Like, chances of, like, let's see. So where do we go for wings? We go to Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Let's see. I'll put it over here. Buffalo Wild Wings sauce meter. Sauce chart. Here we go. This is what I like. This is what I'm looking for right here. So, this could be our official tracking of storms, right? So, the Gulf right now is more of a lemon pepper alert. We have a lemon pepper alert in the Gulf of Mexico. The chances of Invest 98 developing, though, is more like a Caribbean jerk right now. That was not directed at you, John Ferguson. Do you guys take offense to Caribbean jerk? Seriously, that is almost an insult. Caribbean jerk. There we go, man. We could just use a Buffalo Wild Wings sauce meter for hurricane prediction. And right now, the Gulf's in a honey mustard lemon pepper alert, right? There you go. So, blazing. That would be Ida. We don't want to go. We don't want any more blazing storms. That's for sure. Let's take out the power map. So the linemen have been doing amazing jobs. Man, you saw the power grid when I posted it. It was a complete disaster. Record number of poles down compared to other systems. So Louisiana down to 22,000. Not bad. Unfortunately, of course, it's where IFall was, or landfall. But 22,000. 22,000. That's a big drop, man, from where it was. Big drop. Big drop. And I know our crew from OSR were there. Tammy Kent was in our Brew crew group showing their team working down there and doing damage assessments and restoration. So we actually had MWPs on the field doing work. We also had that picture of Frank Dalton's crew, Coastal Claims. They were there. As a matter of fact, that was a really cool picture. I gotta find it. With them actually helping some folks that were needing some help. So it's crazy to think how small our little community is, for sure, with these storms. Post-storm, pre-storm, during the storm, after the storm. Here's some new spaghetti models. So the Tropical Tidbits is running now. So there you go. Invest 98s are out. They weren't out earlier. There you go. There's your 12Z. Basically, you got HMON and HWRF showing that bend upwards. Eventually, they're going to bend upwards. They always do. It's just a matter of, is there going to be a high pressure in place or not? Oh, Frank was in the chat earlier. Cool. To meet up with Frank one time. Don, Caribbean jerk. That's crazy. But let's look at some upper air. Let's look at the week ahead. Curious what's going on this week ahead. So we got, the big story is this. All right, let's look at some steering patterns. I want to look at the steering patterns ahead. So we'll go back to Tropical Tidbits. Let's just for example, why is the European going a little bit wide? Now, the only thing the Euro is good for is does very well with upper air patterns. So let's take a look down the road. So here's Wednesday. This is Peter. Here's our new system. Here's our front I'm going to just talk about this front coming down. So we got a front coming down. This is Thursday of this week. So this front is partly due to our high pressure breaking down and spinning Peter. Peter's going to be hanging a little bit to the right here in a couple days. This is Thursday. So front comes along and pushes our high pressure a little bit away, makes a gap. So the big question is going to be, okay, with all this stuff going on in the Atlantic, are we really going to have a strong Bermuda high? That's the biggest question at this level in the game. August, September, usually we don't have fronts make it far enough into the Atlantic, and sometimes the Bermuda high can become strong, allowing these waves to come across. So right now the Atlantic is a hot mess, and we got all kinds of stuff happening. So the question is going to be down the road. All right, here's the weekend, and there's another front coming. This is next Tuesday. Next Wednesday. Pretty strong system on the euro, by the way. So it's important to note, again, this is next Tuesday, the 29th. If this ticks a little bit to the south, you know, we got a lot of folks that watch us in the Virgin Islands and northern Lesser Antilles and Puerto Rico even. So that's pretty close. Pretty close to watch. This is next week. This is next about this time next week, Monday, Tuesday next week. And the euro is pretty strong, so we'll keep an eye on that. But you know, down the road, this is too much. You know, does it fall along this weakness? Does this high pressure come across and block it? Too far out to know. But we do, in the short term, you know, watch it develop. The GFS is running a little higher, doing a little dance out here, and keeps it right here. Eventually pulls it away. The Canadian is showing this. This is it right here. Canadian doing a little dance, pulls it north. So, you know, the euro is the farthest west right now. But as the models start to really pick up on it today, the 12Zs, now that we have, you know, designated invest, then the computer models will be a lot more useful. And so this afternoon, you know, we'll really start to get a feel on if this thing's indeed going to recurve or not. The big story, the biggest story of all is this right here. Here, let's rewind it now. Look, here's, all right, so through the week, let's just go back. So here's tomorrow. Tomorrow, front starts to work its way through. It's already going to be parts of Texas for Wednesday morning. But we got a front coming. It's going to juice things up. Rain chances are going to always, you know, increase ahead of a front. Warm gets kind of muggy. Little, you know, moisture content's up. The Wednesday forecast. Here is our front for Wednesday. Right there. Wednesday pushing south, pushing east. Moisture out ahead of it. Right. Thursday, our front actually makes it through the Panhandle. And it stalls out over the peninsula. Now, I'm going to show you some temperatures. Here is next Friday, stalls out. Next Saturday, stalls out. Now, another thing. 8 days, 7.5 days. Let's see, 7 days from now. So 7 days from now. Lingering fronts, right? Lingering fronts have been known over the years to produce tropical systems, okay? Could be a little bit of what the GFS picking up on for next week. This is next Sunday. You know, this front's going to linger for a long time. Sometimes these little guys can spin up. That's how we get these late season systems and early season systems. You get a front that dies out, and you get a lingering low pressure area attached to the front that hangs around. And that's kind of what happens. So let's look at the 6Z GFS here and see if there's any hints of that happening. It's not the 3 hours, go to 1 hour. Hang on. All right, so we're going to go down into the Gulf here. And I don't know. I guess we'll look at precipitable water map. I like to look at these. All right, so we'll go to the weekend. Here's the front. This is the 26th. All right, so here's the front. All right. So this Sunday. All right, so let's go back a little bit. All right, so here is the front on Wednesday, and you can see the moisture. Red is moist air. I love that word. Thursday, there's our big bad front coming in. That's dry air. So it's Thursday morning, dry, cool air reaching the Gulf, upper Gulf, reaching the Panhandle. This is Thursday morning. Here's Gulf juice. Cindy, yes. Cruz, James, the softball was great. Cindy, yeah, email Sean, and he'll give you the details. We got a little bit of a waiting list, but cabins open up all the time. So put your name on the list. We'd love to have you. Remember, there's a Furman generator bounty if you find me passed out somewhere. So let's go back to it. This is kind of what I was just talking about. Kind of interesting, huh? Ooh. 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 You. I love these lives because I learn things that I can see. All right, so there it is. So there's the lingering frontal juice next Monday, Tuesday. Lingering. And then Thursday of next week, possibly some lowering pressures associated with this old front that's been lingering down here. And we'll see. Nothing, obviously, that's a lot of tropical juice. So that's a week from Friday. That's that's October 1st. Look at that juice. That's not tropical. Well, it is tropical juice. It's just where we could be looking for our next possibility. Let's see down the road here. Yeah, you know, we'll see. Could be a spot to watch. Let's see what the Euro shows with the moisture. And, you know, there's our front coming down. This is the secondary front. This is the first front right here. Here's the big front coming this week. So you're going to have nice, cool, dry. So anywhere to get brown, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you're going to be nice. It's going to be nice and dry and cool. Here's a little bit of moisture. And the Euro kind of teasing the idea of moisture. This is the 27th, Monday. Pretty neat, right? Neato. All right, let's look at the temperatures real quick. We can take a look here at our lows for Thursday, and there you go. We'll just leave this up for now, and it's going to actually extend Friday into Saturday some. So the big cool down starts. So you're going to have some maybe Wednesday, but really the coolest day probably is going to be Friday now. Let's pull this up. So Thursday and Friday are really close. Here's your temperatures. We'll just leave this up. No, Corey, no tsunami. That was media hype at its best. So here's your wake up tips for these are Friday. Thursday is very, 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 very close. But look at that, man. We're gonna have low 60s across the Panhandle. Dry air, so it's gonna be crisp. 50s down into the Gulf and Mississippi, Alabama. 50s and 60s all the way along the coast, all the way up to the Carolinas. So look at that. Florida Peninsula, you miss out, unfortunately. Sorry. Usually we don't get them until the first part of October this far down, but Don, I'd love to go to St. Croix, man. That would be neat. Hey, you got to be watching Invest 98, I'm telling you. Be around the 20, about next Tuesday, Wednesday, you got to be watching. We got this sucker's pretty low, and there's very little dust. So Dale had his floaties on. Hey, what's up, Rich Hall? I like cool weather because we can finally light a fire pit and feel enjoy it. There you go. Anything else? Dude, Leslie, I've tried the new flavors. I always go back to the original 4 though. I swear that some of these fruity ones are just way too fruity for me. I don't know what's going on, but I love the original 4. Yeah, Alabama had some big flooding. Did see that, Joshua. I saw James Spann shared a lot of that. Plus, we had Virginia a couple days ago too. The interstate, man, that one interstate was flowing over the damn median. That was crazy video. So there you go. All right, so we got a lot to talk about. We'll be watching Invest 98 close. It's definitely look at that. Look at early intensity models already showing Cat 2. So we need to watch Cat 2 possibly. Look at that. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close for the islands. It just doesn't. You know, it'd be great to see a recurve. It just, you know, you just get that feeling like one of these is going to stick and come across. This one being a low rider like it is, maybe it will. More on that tomorrow. LSU's developing a new hurricane model for the Gulf. Cool, Karen. What was that one? IBM a couple years ago was a really good one. That what's up, David Berryhill? You need snow. Pumpkin spice. Anybody try the pumpkin spice toilet paper? That was good. So I had some record post here. This one, look at this, man. This is crazy. Peter Rose, right? I had 16,000 likes. It was crazy. Unheard of. I don't know if I can do insights on this one or not. There's a lot of buttons on there. I don't even follow. They always add new buttons. But and then the other one was the good one was this toilet paper. They had pumpkin spice toilet paper. I don't even know where it was. Let's see if I can find it. It's not a real thing. Oh yeah, somebody just tagged me. Who's that? August 29th. Hey, what's up, Cheryl? Thank you. That's Cheryl. Sporting the red drunk donkey. I didn't even know there was a photo album that was photos of me. Oh yeah, I did say hey to Chris. He had a cool bar. That's a cool bar. If you want to stay sober, don't come over. That's a good one. And he's got all kinds of stuff out here, man. Woo. For some reason, I'm singing Toby Keith now. I love this bar. But anyway, back to the toilet paper. This is not a real thing. Pumpkin spice Charmin, I don't believe is a real thing. So, if it is, I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well, anyway. It was fun, as always. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. You can always watch us on the big screen. Big thanks to Universal Roofing Contracting, Aaron and Josh over there. We're going to do some fun stuff with them here. They're out of Florida. And we're going to do some radio shows with them and some home shows. And as roofing is a big part of Florida weather. Not only hurricanes, but hail. We get a lot of hail damage in Florida, believe it or not. So, but you can always go back and watch it. I got it embedded on the webpage. A lot of people like to watch it. I don't know why they want to watch it, but they like to watch it. Ooh, as I just spit a booger out. That's real raw. That's life. I used to be embarrassed about boogers. Boogers happen, man. Highlights time, Chris. I don't think I got any highlights yet. I'm going to do that. She got some amazing stats, though. Check this out. I can brag about her now. Let's just go to gc.com here. Let me sign in. Because she's killing it. So check this out. Season stats. Emily Boylan. Look at this. So for pitching, this is what kills me. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 games since the beginning of the season. She had one crappy game. Texas Blaze. I don't know what happened. She only had 3 hits, but her ERA was like 9. What the hell? She had 5 walks. Oh, man. She had a bad day. So Saturday, August 21st, she had 5 walks that day, right? Since then, she's only had 4 walks. It's unheard of. She had 5 walks in one game. And then since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games since, she's only walked 4 total. So we got to erase that game. 4 walks in 10 games, man. Crazy. Man, 5 walks. I wish I could just erase that game. Her stats would be through the roof. But anyway, she got a one average ERA, which is crazy even with that. Actually, the non-league totals. Why would that be non-league? So I can use that number, I guess. So she's technically got a 1 ERA in 39 innings pitch. 1 ERA. 4 walks. 34 strikeouts. Pretty damn good, man. So anyway. What? That was related to... Oh, yeah. Oh, what's that? The game? Oh, damn, you're right, Shelly. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right about that. Damn, I need to get rid of that game. So our cousin Rob, oh man, yeah, he passed away, and that was the first game back, and it screwed her up. Good point. Forgot about that. You're right. That was our cousin. Yeah. So anyway, bad game. Cool beans. All right. Well, we got a lot to talk about. Take odds. I know, Greg, there were so many funny memes about that. Like, want to take bets where the storm's going, or, what are the odds? So we're going to the Rays on Friday night. It's the last weekend the Rays are playing this weekend. So if we got any Drunk Donkey fans, reach out. We're going to be going Friday night. We'll be tailgating. So come on by and have a beer if you're at the game Friday night. Be going to Talladega next week for our annual tradition. I do have a lot of followers in NASCAR, and we actually have some people on the inside. I'm still working on some sort of media pass. So if anybody knows a way that I can get a media pass so I can go inside to get real internet if I have to. I'm just so afraid. I went ahead and bought a booster that supposed to work really good. So I'm excited about that. I got a booster coming, and I'm going to rent a satellite internet that we can upload if we have to. So, but got to go. Hopefully nothing's brewing. We'll be watching that Lower Caribbean spot. I'm going to have to post on it here in a little bit that I'm a little suspicious. So, Dale's going to game tonight. NASCAR meteorologist Chris, I know. It makes sense to me. They use our dog, man. They can at least give the dog a pass, right? Hey, Mike. So, yeah, it averages out. You're right. But that was a weird game, man. I totally forgot, Shelly. You're right. That had to be the game back. Her head just wasn't in it. So, and they consider that a non-league game. I wonder what that means. I wonder how they set that aside. Maybe because the team was so bad. I think they threw the game out. There was a lot of emotions in that game. So, okay. Well, Shauna, if you're going on a cruise September 26th to Cozumel from Pensacola, this storm likely ain't gonna. The only thing you'd have to worry about would be a new storm. Derek, oh man, I don't know. Shauna, so right now there's nothing to worry about. There is a chance, the outside chance we could see maybe something brewing down there from this stalled front, but right now I wouldn't even I wouldn't even lose any sleep about it. But Team Elliott or Harvick? Well, I don't like Harvick like I used to because I think he whines a lot. I hate whiners, and he whines a lot. So, and he never took his helmet off when Chase was like pointing fingers at him. So, I hate seeing two guys argue ready to go at it when they leave their helmet on. So, don't know about the weather, Maggie. With the there's the volcano is not anything that I'm up to speed on, other than the fact that they shared a lot of tsunami warnings out that weren't true. So I don't think I'd worry too much about that. I think it's a common thing over there. So, so anyway, but yeah, hey, Sean, have fun. The good thing about cruises too, they go around systems. You know, they that's why we follow. My buddy James Van Fleet is a great meteorologist for Royal Caribbean, and they make sure all the time that they don't get you guys in any harm's way. I wonder if anybody responded to my what the hell? Dude, who's this guy? What is this guy talking about? He follows me too. I don't know. Some people, man, just crack me up. All right. So let's see. I was going to see if sometimes he posts every day. So follow him online. Wow. Look at Alan Huffman posted that. But there are enough Euro ensemble. It's sneaky. Yeah, so Euro's trending a little bit, west. I don't see anything from James Van Fleet. But anyway, James Van Fleet does great updates. 8 minutes ago, he just posted. Good morning, Royal Caribbean, Odyssey of the Seas. Welcome to Coco Cay. See, he's always, so if you're on Royal Caribbean, you got to follow James Van Fleet. He is amazing. I think he's the only chief meteorologist from all the cruise lines. He actually, so you're guaranteed to get great cruise weather. So, oh, okay. I get it. It was not directed to me. Because I almost went over there and banned him. I forgive you, Jimmy. I thought you were talking about me. I won't even get into that. That's fine. I just wondered how in the heck I rubbed somebody that wrong. I'm like, well, I had one or two haters on Twitter, or that's not too bad. That makes me feel better. Glad I read that. Cold front's coming, Derek. Yep. Derek, yeah, I mean, this is what drives the season-ending Cape Verde wave train. The more fronts we get, but 98's riding kind of low. So we'll keep an eye on it. It'll be an interesting couple days. We'll see if we got any trending. But the islands, definitely, the timing is going to be this time next week, Tuesday. So if you live down in the islands, Virgin Islands, be paying attention to Invest 98. It could be coming close to you by next week this time. So, hey, Tricia, what's up? How you doing? Rain in Hudson, Peggy? How's that possible? We got rain again, morning rains. Let's take a look. Oh, you're right. More of the same. Southwest flow. Look at that. There's a look at radar. Raining up in the panhandle. So we got an east-west flow. Let's look at the future radar real quick, and then we'll get on out of here. I rambled on enough. Thank you for the stars. Yep. Rain and tarpon, Chris. Well, damn. I'm tired of these morning rains. It's remember the old days we used to say, I remember we could set a clock. We don't have that anymore. It seems like the rains come whenever they want. All right, so here's the rains today. Noontime. There's a big old chunk. So we do have a flood potential, by the way. So we do have heavy rains north of Florida. We got to watch today. Rains work their way inland this afternoon. So East Coast, you guys get it later tonight. Here's 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Down by the Keys too. So all these West Coast rains push their way across the state throughout the day. And then tomorrow, there's our front starting to inch into the picture. And kind of more of the same tomorrow. Maybe later in the day tomorrow. This is tomorrow afternoon. There's our front. There's our front coming through. Look at that. Wednesday night, frontal rains across Texas into Louisiana, Mississippi there. This is our front coming down. And what's cool about this map, let's see if we can see, this would be kind of neat to look at. There's our front pushing in. This is next Wednesday. Big dry air push. This is next Wednesday, simulated radar. This is Wednesday morning. I wonder if we can get some nasty weather though. Look at that. That's interesting. That's overnight Wednesday or Tuesday, Wednesday. That's some pretty hefty convection. Not showing up on SPC though, but enough to keep a lookout for that. That's only water vapor though. That's not, usually not. It could get a little nasty. Look at that. It could be interesting. So Tuesday night we could have some storms developing here. I bet you they're going to talk about that Tuesday night into Wednesday. That approaching front could be a little something. Yeah, there's a little sign. We could get some storms overnight. So I'm going to post that. Yeah, Derek. So there you go. Sometimes, these fronts, especially in the Gulf, we can see, Gulf, just like we see in the spring. You get the warm Gulf air combining with this instability here, and we could get some storms to watch. Yeah, even little tornado parameters. So yeah, we got to watch this little area right here. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, could be some storms developing here. So you heard it here first. All right, so let's look at the flood map real quick. I don't think we have any SPC. Let's see. Yeah, we got a little flood potential today. So there's your flood map for today. We got a little bit tomorrow too, more of the same. So 2 days of heavy rains. That's out ahead of that front. Here's your 5-day rain totals. The reason Florida's got heavy rain is the front's going to stall the next few days, so rain chances increase later in the week. Should be out by the weekend, hopefully. but increased rains across the Florida Peninsula because of the rain stalling out. So two things to watch on my radar map that we learned today. Storms Tuesday night into Wednesday here. Tuesday night, Wednesday. I'm gonna highlight this because of that approaching front. And the same approaching front, possibly the end of September, early October, we're gonna have extra juice down here. And sometimes these historically are where we see possibilities of formation. So let's look at the history of October 1st. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but anyway, big concentration of storm formation here, and that's usually from lingering fronts. And in detail, October here. So, old fronts spawn tropical systems, but there's nothing really showing quite yet. Cool. And don't get scared. Woo! Almost time. So hey, Brew Crew, by the way, thanks again. I got all my packages organized. The gift cards were great. The gift cards that you guys sent for our storm chasing, they went to good use. This is what I bought, just so you know. I like to be honest. And here is what we got. This is now Julie's buying toys for our trip. Toss and catch ball set. But here's what I got arriving today too. I can't wait. Look at that. Web Boost. So I read a lot about it. WeBoost. And what's cool about this one is it's mobile. It's got a magnetic antenna, but it also connects 3G, 4G, 5G. And that's important because I've learned a trick over the years. 3G, sometimes you can set your phone to 3G, and not everybody's on 3G. So the 3G sometimes is a little bit less congested. So super excited about this. Not only for storm chasing, but for Talladega next week too. So I'll report back how that goes. But it looks good. Reviews are great. I'm excited. Let's see what we got. We'll let everybody know. So sweet. All right. You saw Sarah's picture for school today. Yeah, let me show you that one more time. That was kind of neat. So today was dress up your kid day. So I made her. Let me pull it up here. Copy image address. I'll just zoom on her head. So there's my little girl. There's little Sarah. She wanted to wear the bonehead hat. That's Emily's softball team. But I cut a koozie out, and she wanted to wear it. I'm like, you want to put this in your hair? She goes, yeah, okay. So she's wearing a Drunk Donkey Mike's Letter Page koozie. We'll see if she gets in trouble at school today. And then I did the rest of her hair in wire ties. I always wanted to put her hair in wire ties. So today she's got wire tied hair. And I cut them I went with fingernail clippers to make sure, you know how wire ties can be sharp. So I made sure they were completely flush. So there's no chance of anybody getting hurt. And then I put the Geico sunglasses in her head. So it's Wacky Hair Day. And it's Wacky Shock Day. So she got different socks on. You can't really see them down there. But I did, she does have like a Santa sock and a fish sock or something. So. Well, we got a little guy looking at you. What's he doing? It looks like a blob. Look, little face. Look at this little guy. See? Little eyeballs. Little eyeball. Little nose. Little mouth. Hey. Wacky, wacky, wacky. All right. So, hey, we'll be live all week for sure. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll see what the tropics are doing. And the plan is to be gone for Talladega next Wednesday. So we'll do Monday Daily Brew, Tuesday Daily Brew next week. Hopefully the tropics are quiet. But if not, we'll be ready. So cool. All right, have a great day. Thank you guys, everybody. Kelly, Loretta Reed, appreciate that. Kid finally went to school. So there you go. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And I think it's time for more coffee. So cheers. Be good.